again. Like I've been announcing, I have the Volta Regional Chairman of the NDC in studio this morning. Lydia Kam says, and as for KTM, on the least we discuss, the better. Was he not the one who insulted the youth that their hairs are like coconut and that their hairs are empty? If we never forget it. And Milson Kwame says, that cabal group must be extinguished and annihilated. There's Mesun Al-Hassan from, I think, one of the Tama constituency, who says, let me say a very big thank you to Honorable Mawutor Agbavitor. So far, so good. He's doing very well as chairman of the Volta, and I like his strategy to win back the Hohoi seat. The collaboration of the regional executive is also encouraging. As for Baumia's choice of Napo as running mate, it's a non-starter. For Professor Jenana, she has a track record and very experienced individual that can change the economy of the country, that will put confidence in the business community. Some more. Lawe Egbenya says, great insights by my chairman, kudos, boss. Indeed, the victory of the NDC is coming again. Sheikh Fenekavopo says, I'm pleased you say this, that you're not going to allow military invasion again in the Volta region. We need to mobilize ourselves to fight back if anything of that situation happens again. So far, because, and on that, before I continue with the other messages, you have had a registration exercise. There's a transfer of votes ongoing. There'll be other things that will follow. Have you seen that military presence again?
No, except on the roads.
The roads?
Yes, I mean, if you're traveling between Ho from the bridge, that is, up to Ho, you possibly will go through over 13 or 15 police barriers and military barriers. And I think that is not good enough. It's not a good sign.
If you're traveling from here to
from Accra to
Adomi after
yes,
the bridge.
from after the bridge, Adomi.
Okay.
You know, and it's not exciting.
Okay.
You travel on other major roads, you won't see anything like that.
But when I'm going to my hometown,
when I'm going to my hometown, what accounts for that?
Yeah.
What accounts for that? In fact, I can say that I've engaged my team, myself, we've engaged the regional minister. We made it clear to him that if they try anything of that nature, we would fight back. And that is what we're going to do. We haven't seen them during the registration, except in where they brought some thugs to molest our people, but we are ready for them. When they bring the military, as they did in the last election, this time we would fight back. You begin to see, just before the registration, you see, notes and letters by whatever secessionist groups and the rest of them. Those are the precursors. Those are the signs. They will tell you that, people are coming to and do all kinds. But we know it's a ploy, it's a strategy by the NPP to profile the West and to disenfranchise. It's intentional.
Well, that's a group that has been the secessionist group.
Yes.
The issue of people saying that they think the Volta is a secede.
Yes, that is a steady group. They've been in existence since time immemorial.
Yeah.
How could any group go to the regional administration, the seat of power in the region, and hoist a flag there at the blind side of the police and the security men at that place, if it's not in connivance with the ruling administration?
They are the ones organizing.
They are the ones mobilizing those people. They mobilize them and use them as an excuse to invade and profile our people and try to prevent them from voting. It's a whole strategy they have. That is the plan. They send out these letters that, we are not part of. Who says it's not part of Volta? Who says? Just go and question people nobody wants to live wherever. We are part of Ghana. So they'll start sending out these notes. They'll start putting up things on social media that, the secessionist movement is coming back again, and that we don't want to see the military during the election. And this is an assurance from me to them. My people are ready to fight back.
Edmilson Kwame wants to know which town in the Volta region you are from.
I'm from Georgia, but I grew up in Ho.
Oh, Ketu North.
Ketu North.
Yes. Ketu North is an interesting case. In fact, the person who is your candidate there is a very good friend of mine.
He's winning the election.
Yes. But the manner in which you settled that, you were not the ones who did. I think the party at the headquarters actually settled that matter. Has it not created tensions there? Initially,
but we managed to settle. In any election, tension rise up. My national chairman tells us that, after every election, people temporarily go, a temporary insanity of a sort. But after 2 weeks or so, tempest will calm down, and the situation, everything took its, natural flow.
Right.
Yes, the way the election went, some people, raise issues about that. But at the end of the day, the party decision is paramount. Adam is our candidate, and he's winning Ketu North hands down. Great. For the NDC.
Is he getting the support of the current MP? Very experienced.
Oh yeah. Yes, definitely. He's being supported by Honorable Agbavitor.
Okay.
Yes, everybody is on board, my brother. Everybody is on board. Everybody is on board. And then, after election, definitely there are post-election issues that we try to resolve. Our conflict resolution team is also on the field working day in, day out to make sure that there is peace, there is stability, and everybody is on board to make sure that the agenda is achieved.
This Kpoku Wisdom, well, that is our hardworking chairman. Keep up the good work and brave work you're doing for the great NDC. I wish you all the best. This is one of your branch chairman for Wusuta. The other one, I'm not sure. I'll struggle with that. Not that in constituency in Afoiga. Well, Lydia comes. That's a good decision of a good politician. Great and brilliant submission, Chairman Aiko. Alexa Haji says, and please greet my chairman for me. Also tell him to focus on Who Central constituency. Who Central? That's the constituency of Honorable
Benjamin Bodo.
Okay, he is not contesting.
He's not going. He honorably bowed. Yes, he said he's had enough and he's there to help.
How many of those MPs do you have? Those who have decided that it's good enough.
2 of them. Okay. That is Honorable Agbavitor
Dr.
and Honorable Bodo.
Okay.
Yes, they decided they were not going to contest.
But how many new persons who have not contested on your ticket before, are you currently having to do it? Do you have a lot of that in your constituency?
No, not many. There are about 6.
Okay.
6 of them. That is Afajato South, that is Who Central, Ketu North, South Tong.
Yes.
And then, there are about 6 of them.
6 of them?
Yes.
6 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're confident that all
Bando
those
is
seats,
also part, yes.
All those seats will be won?
We are winning 18 seats. We are winning all the 18 constituencies.
Seats.
We are winning all the 18 constituencies.
There's one particular constituency that Amuzu Olanyo wants to talk about. That's Ketu South. Wants you to talk about. Now, there are those who say if you see the numbers in Ketu South, in terms of numbers of registered voters, and the people who turn out, it's a worrying. It must be a worry for those of you who had the NDC in the voter and the NDC in general, because if you can get 90% or 80% of those votes out, that's significant.
Definitely.
But you struggle to do that. What are you doing about the votes in Ketu South this time around to make sure you get as many of those voters out?
In my initial submission, I mentioned that we are targeting 85% voter turnout.
Okay.
It's part of the strategy. Most of the things I can't discuss on air anyway. However, our target is 85% turnout, and that includes Ketu South.
Okay.
We noticed the disparity in people, the numbers on the voter register and the numbers that come out to vote. And we are working very, very hard to bridge that gap.
Okay.
Another area of worry is also the spoiled ballot. In fact, we had about 15,000 or more spoiled ballot in the last election. That is a whole constituency in some regions.
Okay.
So we are working very hard to make sure that those ones are also minimized. Must be at the barest minimum so that people will vote and vote properly. So those are things that we are doing.
Interesting. Alexa Haji says, Chairman, how can non-executives work to help win the election? Any desk for volunteers to come through?
Definitely.
Because you're just talking about the volunteers.
I just spoke about volunteers, and we are serious about it. And there are people who are working closely with the regional executives who are not even elected officers.
Okay.
So we are looking for people who are willing to work. Another way for Mr. Haji is to also adapt a branch. He must also adapt a branch and actively, because every person belongs to a branch. So if you adapt your own branch, you support them in your little way, you help them to work, you go out there and help them, in executing their plans and program. It's also a way of volunteers coming in. But the recognition, the youth wing has a volunteer desk that is being implemented. We're also going to initiate a few of those programs at places that we think we need them most.
Okay. So I think you should watch out for that. I think that's Alexa Haji when they start announcing how you can get through as a volunteer to help. But like you said, you should adopt a constituency.
Adapt a branch. Where it comes from, and even add one more or two more.
Okay.
So you get involved in activities of the branch. However, if you want to work skill up or you want to work higher, let us know. We definitely have work for everybody. Like I said, this work is some of us are just providing directions.
Okay.
Yes, and then we also know that we don't know it all.
Okay.
So everybody is welcome on board.
In fact, Amuzu Walanyo is still insisting on the Ketu South matter. Is
I want to know.
Ketu South should be watched carefully.
We have our eye on Ketu South.
Okay. Okay. But he said, Chairman Agbavitor, you are in top form. There's Elliot Tugba, who is Elliot, of course. Elliot is one of your regional executives.
Yes, he's my deputy regional organizer.
Okay. Says, I know my regional chairman will deliver, and all the executives and former appointees are ready to rally behind him for him to succeed, because we know the good plans he has for the region. He has proven his competence, and that's why we have all agreed to support him and lead us through this journey. Okay. He closes by saying deputy regional organizer.
Yes.
Okay. Kobla Kudo too is your one of the vice chairman.
Hard working.
Very interesting. You only came to comment on my shirt. Do you know where this shirt comes from?
Oh yeah. Fragroma fan.
Yes. Oh, you've also gotten some of the shirts. Oh, fantastic. So we are both wearing Fragroma.
Yes.
Well, said Kojola Loku says, say hi to Mawutor for me. Send that from Sweden. There's Miss EG, that's my uncle right there. Tell him this is Ethel. Okay. So Ethel says hi. Bright Mary Ditibu says, please tell the chairman the people of Kwando need prepaid meter when they come to power. Why do you want Kwando to get prepaid meter? What is wrong with the postpaid? You don't need prepaid meter, I'm telling you. Because those of us who have prepaid meter will tell you what the problems are. Francis Odum says, thank God it's Friday. So I ask the chairman what he has or have they done with the voters' ID cards for members who lost their cards as a result of the deliberate floods by the government. What is happening in relation to that?
Yeah, the EC has taken notice of that. I think it was pushed by our people at IPAC,
okay.
the elections director and his deputies. It was pushed by them.
Okay.
So the EC has taken notice and has issued a statement and given timelines for people who lost their voter ID card to get a replacement.
Okay.
And I think North Town was mostly affected.
Yeah.
So that process has gone on.
That process has, okay.
Yes.
It's currently going on. It's something.
No, it has completed.
It's been completed.
It has been completed, yes.
So, are you confident? Because I have spoken to not only North Town, South Town was affected.
Yes, South Town, Central Town was affected.
And then there are other constituencies
parts of Keta as well. Yeah.
Yes. Have they all been able to register? Have their
cards replaced? Yes, we made sure that that notice went to the constituencies and they pushed for the cards to be replaced.
Okay, good.
My memory serves me right. Yeah.
And I'll come back and ask a question on that before I land. This one says, Chairman, fantastic job. Chairman, fantastic job. Let's do more work on how to protect our vote. That's coming from Master Richard. So the issue of protection of votes has come up. This is Martin Jitri, is it Kokutaga in Achimota? Tell Chairman that we are behind him. There's also Abolo of Pokwasi who says, Chairman, Mawutor Agbavitor have really made my day. He should keep up the work he's doing for the NDC in the Volta region. But tell him that they should not forget to tell our people in the region to vote against the MPP on the basis of the tidal wave and the flood that occurred in not only Mepe recently. Many constituencies were affected. Honorable Kujato Black Coast constituency was very hard hit, but there were many places that have suffered that. Well, those are some of the messages. Let me see. I think I may have a couple of them on my own phone myself. This is Eke Kwachi. It says where the cars replaced for free. I think that's for free.
Yeah, it was done for free.
Yeah, nothing was charged.
Yeah.
There's Eric Delanyo Alipo who says, Sana, good morning to you and your guest, the Volta Regional Chairman of the NDC. All of the Volta regions listening to him, he must inspire us We congratulate him too on the impressive and successful fundraising, which has set a very high standard. We are behind him, and the rescue mission is a duty for all of us. That's Lawyer Eric Delano Alipo. Okay, so this one, please can you find out? This is it says, please can you find out from the chairman if our people in the displaced areas of Volta will not be frustrated come December 7th. I hope they have their ID cards intact. So, Chief, I think he's responded to that. He said they just completed that process. So, though I guess those are some of the issues that have been raised that I needed to bring to your attention. But on the issue of, in fact, because the floods happened.
Yes.
And there's the issue of settling those people.
Yes.
There's also the issue of whether or not you help them to start over to a point, support them. Are you still able to identify the people who are affected by the floods? Is that also part of a conversation in the lead up to the elections, where perhaps you speak to them and they feel that it is something you need to do something about when given the opportunity?
Yes, that flood was man-made. If we don't have to mince word, and I say on various platforms wherever we meet as a political party, and I say that this crime was committed, and the persons who are responsible for this crime must be held or must be put to task. What it is that after the flood, the government has made budgetary allocations.
Okay.
Right. But as to whether the money is going to those affected areas is another problem. Okay. And I have to commend the MPs of the affected areas, led by Honorable Sami Okujeto. They have done so well. In fact, the settlement homes, one of which JM had gone to commission, was personally initiated by Sami.
Okay.
And he got support and have it done. And there are few of those settlement homes. There is data on people who are affected. And I believe that when NDC comes to power, there will be payment of reparations. I believe so strongly. Because it was a discussion. It was part of our manifesto proposals to the National Manifesto.
You proposed it to the
We proposed it to them.
That should be included.
Yes, that there should be an aspect that capture the people who are affected by the flood. Like I said, NDC is a very compassionate party, and we are ready to help people, to assist people to live a very, to live the basic, life.
This is Kofi. Hi, Sana. How can I send my contribution to the fundraising in the Volta region? So to those who want to keep sending in money to support you, how do they do that?
Well, you can send it through, if it is micro, you can send it through *248.
Please define micro for us.
Micro is micro. I mean, if you can send, how much the money wallet can take.
Okay.
Micro can be anything from 10 pesos to 2 cedis to 20 cedis. Anything at all.
So if I want to send something like 5,000 or more.
5,000 or more, I advise that you take it through the finance committee. Yes, because you have to be acknowledged for that. People who do the micro, we've taken notice of their numbers as well. So everybody that has contributed at the right time will be acknowledged for that contribution.
Okay. So first, please share the micro and then how they can contact the finance committee.
It's 248 *248 *52 hash.
*248
*52 hash. Yes, on all networks.
Okay.
Yes, so you can just tap and then send us something little to aid our activities.
The person who is asking, I know, has some money.
Oh, okay, then you should approach. The finance committee, headed by Prosper Bani, former chief of staff.
Okay.
He's the chairman of our finance committee.
Chairman of the finance committee.
Yes, of the Volta region. They can approach him. They can also approach the regional treasurer.
But because, and I know he is not in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
There are people who are not in Ghana who are even asking about how they could contribute to supporting your party. What should they do?
They should send the money to the party account. They can contact the treasurer. Okay. I can leave his number for us now, and then you send them the party account so that the money is paid directly into the party account, not to any individual.
Okay.
Yes, so I can leave that for you, so you can send to him.
So I'll share. So if you need that number, a lot of you know me. So you can just send me.
I'll send it, then you can share it
and
with them.
I'll share that.
I'll like you to do that.
with you.
And also, if you have the opportunity, the least opportunity you have on air, let people know that we are accepting micro support through *248*52#.
I hear you. Chairman, nice to have you in studio this morning.
Thank you very much. And nice seeing you too after several years. And I'm happy to be here. This is my first time in your studio.
Yes. That's quite interesting. But your name has always been around Go for so long. Yes.
Thank you.
Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Nice to have you. And I wish you all the best. And I hope we have this conversation before the elections proper. We have this conversation once again.
Anytime at all, sir. I'm at your beck and call, sir.
Mr. Mawutor Agbavitor is Volta Regional Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, joining us in studio this morning for a conversation. It was nice having him, and wish the Volta region all the best. We have to bring this show to